Hello everyone and welcome back to the SteemTrail Gaming News. Today is the 22nd of January 2018. My name is Kralizec and I will be your host for this evening. Today we only got two stories for you. The first one will be about Sony launching a line of PlayStation themed figurines. And secondly, we will talk about the new Hearthstone World Champion. But let's begin with the PlayStation figurines. And if you just take a look at these, and you can find them pretty easily, just search PlayStation figurines. These are a complete rip-off of Amiibos, like almost to the bone. You know, you have like a little statue that is standing on something, and it is themed towards different games. I mean, I guess they cannot be like copyright claim because they aren't really calling them anything like Amiibos. They're being called Totaku. And yes, they have a $9.99 price point. Their main purpose will probably be purely decorative. I'm going to guess that some gaming companies will ask Sony to include like little perhaps QR codes and or NFC tags that will allow some games to get a little bit extra functionality, or maybe something like additional skin for the game if you purchase any of the figurines that are related to the games. But otherwise, yeah, these will just be things that you will buy and put on your shelf and be like, it's pretty, it's so pretty. Obviously, I'm not such a big fan of these things. If anything, I prefer posters. And then I still prefer posters from movies or from my favorite books. For example, you can see right here. You know how you see that? That behind me, that's a poster of Arrakis from the Dune book series. Man, I love Dune. But if you're a fan, and you're a big fan of any of the gaming franchises that have been featured on Sony, well, you can just go and buy them. Right now, they're going to be launching with 7 different characters. There's going to be Crash Bandicoot, Heihachi from Tekken, the Hunter from Bloodborne, Kratos from God of War, Parappa the Rapper, Sackboy from Little Big Planet, and Phasar FX350 ship from Wipeout. So to be honest, if I would be to choose any of these, I would definitely choose the ship from Wipeout, as I really like sci-fi looking things. The Hunter from Bloodborne also looks pretty amazing, to be honest, but it's just not my kind of thing. And not my kind of style. You know, I realize the style is very nicely portrayed, but I'm not that much into that sort of gothic sort of visual style. Obviously, you can find these, or you will be able to find these at many shops. You will be able to find them online. And right now you can pre-order them through GameStop if you are in America. I'm going to bet there will be released like 50 every year, you know, for every big title. There will also be a release of one of these figurines. So be prepared for collectors buying them out pretty heavily because they just eat this shit up for some reason, which I will never, ever understand. And our second piece of news for today is about the Hearthstone Championship. And now we know the name of the winner, the Taiwanese player Tom60229. And he has beaten Frozen in the final. Frozen was actually a pretty big fan favorite. Tom wasn't really particularly well known in the West. He's probably well known in Taiwan. He actually came back from a 2-0 to win 3-2, which is quite the feat. I haven't watched the match yet. I'm definitely going to watch it later on, but you can find it on Twitch. Just search for Play Hearthstone Frozen versus Tom60229. And congratulations, Tom! You have achieved a very nice feat, as Hearthstone is currently one of the biggest esports titles that there are out there. Obviously, trading card games are one of the most easiest games to watch, which makes them really popular even for casual crowds. On top of that, the fact that Hearthstone actually includes many casual mechanics, pretty much meaning RNG, on top of just, drawing cards, makes it playable for casuals as well. And if by some reason you haven't played Hearthstone yet just because you thought, oh yeah, it's a card game, it's totally not my cup of tea, I would really suggest you give it a go, as it is very different from, let's say, Magic the Gathering or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or even Pokemon, as the fact is Hearthstone is just super simple to pick up, and to be honest, that is probably a reason it is the most successful digital collectible card game out on the market. And yeah, I told you there's only 2 pieces of news for today, so that's going to be it. Maybe I could mention I actually bought a new chair today. It's a Famo something. It's a pretty nice chair, and hopefully will allow me to not ruin my back. But that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, consider giving us a thumbs up here on YouTube and subscribing to our channel. If you are watching this on Steam, maybe you want to upvote this post and follow our blog. Either way, you should leave a comment. Tell me, what do you think about the Sony figurines? Will you buy one of the 7 presented? I will not. They're too expensive and I don't really care about figurines. Either way, be sure to tune in tomorrow to get more gaming news from the industry. And see you guys later with more gaming content.